Okay guys, so using the actual plugin now, what we need to do is I've made a post here. I've just basically taken the sales page for the plugin and I've put it into Commando Tube Tools, and what I want to do now is I want to distribute that. I'm actually going to distribute a sales page, and I am going to send it off with Social Traffic Commando. It will get posted in one site for each of these, and then the other site, the other accounts will come and do things like retweets and reblogs and stuff like that. Okay, so it's pretty cool how it works. Right, so here is the way that we should do it. So we want to spin for each site, and the way we've done it for each site is because each site might be slightly different. The way that some are micro blog sites like Blurk and Twitter, etc. So we just found it easier to do like this. So what we need to do then is just give it a title. So I'm going to copy. Let me just type in actually. So I'll just type in something like that. What I want to do when I'm doing that kind of stuff is create the curiosity and force the click through. Okay, so that's how we do it. We create curiosity, and I'll just type out a few of these, and I'll pause the video while I do it. Okay, so what I've done now, I've just created 4 different headlines, and you can see the way I've done the headlines here. I've actually done it whole sentences. You don't need to do it like that. Just from experience, I know that, you know, when you're spinning the odd word or two, unless you're going to do it manually anyway and make sure that it's going to be absolutely sort of grammatically correct, then it can be a problem. Sometimes I like to just do it like this. I like to test the headlines as well, but there's no way for us right now to split test this. But what we can do then is we're going to have one post being made from each of these, and the others will follow. So for example, how many Twitter accounts did I have in there? About 2 or 3 just. So I'm going to have one post and at least one of them will retweet it. Okay, so if I've got 100 accounts in there, then it will be one that posts and maybe 54 will retweet. So it's worth adding more accounts as you go along. And what we will do is we're going to add an export function, so you can export your accounts from one site to another if that's what you want to do with it. Okay, so anyway, I've put all that in here, and all I need to do now is just click on update here. Okay, and when I click on update here, it's going to send it over to the post queue over here. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for that little wheel to stop spinning, and we will go over and have a look in the post queue. Now there's a way that you can make it post right away. You can click to force the post. I don't like to do that. It kind of defeats the purpose of the plugin, because we want to have the drip feed. We want to have the ability for it to do maybe 5 or 6 posts every hour, and that's about it. And if you've got a lot of accounts in here, say for example you've got 200 or 300 Twitter accounts, then it's going to be making more sense to do it like that. So anyway, what I can do now that's been updated, I can go over to Social Traffic Commando, click on the post queue, and this is what the post queue looks like. You can see I've got 3 pages queued up. That's from some other things from before. You can see the titles that is going to be posted, and these we've not been spinning. This is my code has been testing here. Let's just go to the end page, and that's where the other posts that I've just done should be. Okay, so what you can see here, these are the names of the sites. This is queued up with the sites. This is the title of the post, the actual WordPress post, and you can see there's no spinning here because that's the actual title of the WordPress post. The spinning comes over here with this description, and here is the link that it's going to link back to. Now what we do want to do is to make sure in our settings over here that we've got the URL shortener on, and can come down here and click on save. I know that some people saw the license key there. Don't worry, I will change it. Okay, so we're going to make sure that we've got the URL shortener ticked in the settings. Just click the little box there, and as these are queued, then it's going to take one of the sentences each time from this spin. Okay, so what's interesting is when we come down here, you can see that this one is a retweet. So let's just have a look at this one here and come down a little bit more, and I'm looking for Twitter again, but I must be on the next page. Okay, let's come over to page 3. And so we open the post here, and we got a Tumblr reblog as well, and we're just going to check that those have been done. Okay, so this has been tweeted, and one of these is a retweet, and I'm not sure exactly which one, just bear with me. Yeah, okay, sorry about that, I got a little bit confused there. You can see here it says one is retweet here, and this one is the post here, and the post doesn't have that retweet there, so it's definitely a retweet that's happening there. And we can see the same again for, let me just close some of these off. We can see some again for say Tumblr this time. So we've got a Tumblr post. I'm looking for another Tumblr where it says reblog. Let's have a look at this one. And you can see this has been reblogged several times. Okay, but there's still work that we have to do to this plugin at the moment, guys. Okay, at the moment it's posting links. Now I've just given my coder some instructions to make it do full blog posts to places like LiveJournal and to Tumblr, and we will have that ready in about 1 week. Okay, and that way we'll be able to use multimedia as well. Okay, so especially for places like even Blurk, you can actually put videos, you can upload media and images and videos and stuff like that, and we'll be able to do that as well. So it's another sort of week to 10 days maximum for that to happen. But what I want to see in the meantime is people testing it, making sure it's working, that it's doing the things it's supposed to do, and we will just keep making it better and keep improving it. Okay, so you can see here how it works. It's very, very simple to operate. Once you've got it set up, it's extremely easy to operate, but it would be a lot easier if we got that account creator, which we have already started work on tonight. The desktop software guy has actually started work on that tonight, and that should take maybe a few days. I'm not even sure, maybe a week maximum for that as well. But play around with it, get your accounts on Twitter. And I had done some things for sort of best practices and things like that. You can bulk upload the sites to Digo, Reddit, LiveJournal, and I've just spoken to the coder as well, and he says that Digo he's made a default API key for that one, so you can bulk upload Digo, Reddit, and RedJournal in this format. Okay. Best practices: add a few accounts at a time. Don't go and add hundreds at a time. It's just kind of too unnatural. Do about 25, 30, maybe even 50 maximum at a time for accounts like Twitter and for Tumblr. Okay. Another thing, if I just go back up here, when we come to Delicious, and you can see I've got a few Delicious posts here, and you can see it's actually bookmarking these. Okay, so these are posts that have been made by Tumblr. It's actually bookmarked to Tumblr post, and here is bookmarked to Tumblr post again. Oh no, that's Digo. Digo has bookmarked to Tumblr post as well, and here it has bookmarked the Twitter the tweet, and that's the way the bookmark sites are working. So what we're doing right now is we're looking for more sites. We're definitely going to add Pinterest, and if you know any other sites that would get a post and then would get reshared, then please let me know. Please post it in the Facebook group. If we can add it, we will add it if it's a good site for us to use, because we're not finished with this plugin by any means. This is just version 1.0, and it will keep getting better, and that's why you got such a good deal today buying it, because when this is launched, it's going to be much higher price. It's going to be far more powerful, and it will come with the social account creator, which will be done by then, and it's just going to be awesome. Okay, I might even be charging monthly for this at that time, for people that come in and launch for the X version. Okay, so you've got a great deal today, but I do want you to test it, give me some feedback, and together with the feedback and testing, we can make this really good. So you've bought into the software now, guys. Use it and we'll make it better together. Okay, thanks, talk to you later, bye.